Morning, Johnny. Hope you're doing well this morning, man. Good to see you. Mr. Tony. Good morning, Mr. Lovelady. Good morning. Okay, that sounds like it's working. Hope y'all are doing all right this morning. Thank you for the thumbs up. I give myself one. Captain Joe, good morning. Oh, me. I'm sorry. Got a little yawn. I got up a little extra early so I could watch Paul fly this morning. He says it's his last flight, but I bet it ain't. What do y'all bet? He just down there in the Carolinas. He'll find a new place and he'll be flying. Good morning, Brad. Good to see you, man. Lance, good morning. He'll start flying again, but to be honest with you, the break is kind of nice. I was off 2 weeks, deer hunted one weekend, then last Christmas Eve, it come a 3-inch turd floater. It come a rain at my house, and it rained till, well, it rained just right. It rained till about noon, 1 o'clock, and then we all got to get out and go eat. And it was pretty good rain, though. Mr. Rodney Bell, good morning. Lance, good morning. Good morning, Chris. Your Cowboys squeak out a victory against the Lions. Yeah, they did. Your coach cost them the game. They should have won it. If he'd have kicked them 2 extra points instead of trying to go for 2 points, he would have won it. He would have beat them in overtime. Cowboys not going. They're not going. They've made the playoffs, but if they make past week 1, I'll be surprised. I hate to say that because I'm a Cowboys guy. Just not the team. And for you Florida State guys, man, dude, I don't know really what to say about that, Scott. Sorry, I guess, man. Ohio State, Georgia, come to them, didn't you? Oh, who was it they played? Georgia. Beat the crap out of them. But anyway, thank y'all. Brother Bob Casey, good morning. Mad Props, good morning. Yeah, Baltimore's got a pretty good shot at it. Lions coach, he had more than one 10-cup moment. He had 3 chances to kick an extra point and went for 2 points every time. I give him mad props for doing that. Takes a pair of cojones to do that. He did a good job the whole game. But 2 times they would have won it. 2 points. That's all he needed. That's all he needed was 2 points. 2 points. Anyway, I found a little something to read here this morning, and if I can find it again right quick. About Sarah Parker, Quanah Parker. If I didn't lose the page, if I did, I'm not going to look for it again. Let's see. Peace River Battlefield out of Crowell, Texas in Ford County. State Highway 6, 8 miles northeast. In 1860, at the Battle of the Peace River, Indian captive Cynthia Ann Parker and her daughter, Prairie Flower, were rescued by Texas Rangers under Captain L.S. Ross, later the governor of Texas. Cynthia Ann, most celebrated of all Comanche captives, had been taken at the age of 9 in a raid on Fort Parker, May 19, 1836. Traders who saw her later said she had been taken in the name Nadu and wished to remain among her adopted people. She married Chief Peter Nakona, by whom she had 2 sons, Pecos and Quanah Parker. Although she was returned to her uncle's family, she was never completely happy and tried to escape several times. She passed away in 1864. Fort Parker State Park is over in Limestone County, Groesbeck, Texas. I've been there before. Pretty good little history there about the Parkers. If you get a chance, Quanah Parker, Cynthia Ann. It's pretty neat. Several books out there about it. you want to read about it. My sunrise is at 7:24. It is up, and it is nice. Of course, it's the last sunrise of 2023. I don't know where last year went, but it has come and it has gone. Paul Davis, aka Dad, he called me son one morning, and I never let it go. 24 years. That's a lot. That's a long time, Dennis. But she adapted, she became a Comanche, lived their ways, and that's how she wanted to live her life. But yeah, he called me son one morning. He said, it's kind of like one of those. Now listen, son. I said, yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. So, hey, Carlos. Today's Paul's last flight. I think it was clickbait, honestly, to draw y'all in. But he is moving, and I think he's moving like in a couple of days. He's taking a trip up. He's taking a trip south, about 8 to 10 hours. So he starting a new venture in his life. He's retired and going to take and do something different. Good for Paul. Good for Paul. Yeah, they drug me into this. So I'm thinking, I don't know. Dennis says it's been 5. We talked about this in our little old group chat one day. They come got me about 6 months after the fact, and been doing it quite a bit. I've been missed a few Sundays due to sickness and rain. Good morning, Frank. Rod, good morning. But for the most part, we've made nearly every Sunday morning. Like I say, I was off 2 weeks, and I cannot tell a story. Deer hunting was fun. Got to enjoy that. Anytime I can sit in a deer stand and reflect and relax a minute, let's adjust my gimbal right quick. What do you think? I adjusted it a while ago. It's a little out of whack. Go the other way. Excuse me. I think that did it. That looks a whole lot better. We'll go out here and fly around the island. But yeah, we caught quite a bit of rain. A couple last Sunday, 3 inches at my house. Yeah, I think I got it, Mad Props. Maybe I went a little too far. We'll see here in a minute. Love this old lake. Maybe I can get Paul, since he's not any closer, but he's closer to Rodney now, and Dennis. Maybe we can have a little old gathering over there one day at Dennis's house. I know his wife cooks a mean plate of giant Chinese food, man. And I like to go to eat Chinese food place. I go to Dennis's house and eat some Chinese. It is a pretty morning. Yeah, the water is smooth this morning. I know I was off Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and tomorrow we'll be off. But Thursday and Friday, the cold front blew in, and it was cold. It's pretty cool at my house. I think I had 28 or 29 yesterday morning. It's 38 this morning. The next 10 days, kind of lows like this, highs in the 60s. So for December, I can deal with it. December a year ago, had an ice storm because me and the guys worked for about 3 or 4 days straight there at the office, keep things thawed out, and that was ice on the ground. We went home Christmas Eve. Strong wind, fly with caution. How in the world is it strong wind? I'm at 236 feet off the deck. Don't seem like there's strong wind. AZ, good morning. Captain Ray, good morning. Good to see you. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. But y'all make sure to reach out Paul. Paul's not going anywhere. He's still with us. He's gonna take a little pause for the calls and get moved south. Him and Miss Dawn. Sweet thing he's married to. Pay attention here right quick. The sun is up because now it's coming through the front windshield of my truck and it's got me kind of blinded. But yep, our lake is good shape. Got some good rain. And people fishing on New Year's Eve, getting their fish on. Crappie are biting. I think he crappie bite year round if you just know where to go. If you got one of these live scopes these guys got, you can find anything, any kind of fish. You can actually watch these guys catch the fish on this live scope. I don't know if y'all have seen that or not, but it is pretty. It's a pretty cool piece of technology. You can see them. You can see your line go down with your bait on it. And you can see the fish, and you can sit there and watch it jig, and you can see the fish eat the bait. It's pretty neat. Mr. Barkley's in the house. Good morning. If you're there with Miss Jenna, give her a hug for me. We appreciate y'all following us. It's been fun. And Paul, we appreciate you starting this. Good morning, Kelly. It's good to see you. It's been a ride for Paul. Paul's been doing it a long time. He and Philly started this stuff like Dennis said earlier and Rodney. And I remember watching Dennis and Paul and Philly fly on the beach. I remember that morning. And I remember Paul losing a drone or two in the past. I remember one day he was gonna go fly around this boat that was 28 miles offshore. He made it 28. He just didn't get the 28 back. Down goes Fraser, as they say. He's moving to Carolina. I can't remember if it's south or north. Dennis might can freshen that up. I cannot remember. Good deal, Cap Bray. I seen Bill went live earlier, so I would tell you to hug Bill, but it may take two of y'all to hug old Bill. Oh my goodness. Do a group hug, Ray. Just walk up to him and say, "This is from Chris." 3 or 4 of y'all gather up around and give him a group hug. Joe, good morning. Mr. Fodolio, trying to thank God. Good morning, God. It's always good to see him in here. Jack Rabbit, Johnny, Carlos, Warren. Good group of guys in here. I appreciate it. Hey, good morning, Smart Chris. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, it's Happy New Year's Eve. Y'all, don't forget your cabbage and don't forget your black-eyed peas. I'm going to the grocery store when I get out of here this morning. My mom got, I don't know why she did it, but she told me last night she bought 4 heads of cabbage, and if I want one, I can have it. I said, well, shoot, yeah. Good morning, Mika Steve. Happy New Year. It's already New Year where you're at, man. Or you're right there at it. I think you're there. Jim's Ronnie, good morning. Yep, cabbage for folded money, and then black-eyed peas for luck. So I played the Powerball last night, and I didn't have the luck. So maybe I'll play it again after the new year with my peas and my cabbage, and we'll see how that goes. But y'all go check out Johnny Droneflower. He's short a cup of coffee. Y'all know I go over there every morning. I drive down South Louisiana and get a cup of coffee and then head back over here. And drink his coffee. Think about my youngest son and wife and my grandson. They are on the road. They are I think they're in Mississippi now and headed back. They've been to Alabama this week with Christmas and stuff on his wife's side of the family. So they should be home around 2 o'clock. So if you don't mind, say a little prayer for them too. Traveling graces, as they say. Get them home safe. But we thank y'all for following along with us. And Paul, Godspeed, my friend. Thanks for putting the gun to my head and making me do this. It's been fun. Anyway, we'll catch y'all somewhere next week. And y'all have a happy new year. And eat good tomorrow. There's always an excuse to eat good, right? We thank y'all so much for following us around, and I'll catch y'all somewhere next time. Y'all take care, guys, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.